It's the Super Bowl.
It's time.
It's hops and props. It's winners on winners. It's chicken dinners. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're so close. I can taste the ranch bacon dip my dad makes. Ooh.
That's good stuff.
It is.
Buy the glasses. I can't even tell who you're going to vote for in this game. I can't tell.
I thought they were blue. I forgot they were black. I feel like they're not as good as I hoped.
Oh, no. They're perfect.
They're
perfect. Yeah.
I'm also wondering what it looks like with them on the bottom lineups. I think it's got to be a pretty ridiculous look I'm going for here.
You know, you can say that you are imitating the coolest man alive at this point, and that's an undebatable fact. You can't even bet on that. It's minus 1,000. But we got some better props for you this week and some really good Super Bowl stuff, so let's get into it.
Right into it.
Featuring Patrick and Stex Gray, Simon Free Chicken Brishkovich. Welcome to Hops and Props.
Super Bowl, Super Hops, Super Friends, Super Pets in theaters near you, November. Be on the lookout for Super Pets, the proud sponsor of this week's episode.
Yes.
Super Pets, Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson. It's going to be the movie of the year. Get ready. Thank you so much for Super Pets for the absolute bag.
Thank you to our sponsor, Super Pets, for providing us with this beer today, of course. Today we have, where do we go? Level Beer Brewing in Oregon, and we have the Japanese-style rice lager. First, I'd like to just say, how sweet is this can?
It's very Cobra Kai-esque.
Yeah,
Cobra Kai-esque.
very cool. I'll say very cool can.
Beer with balance.
And then second of all...
Oh, it says sweep the leg on it.
Yeah, that's sweet, right?
No mercy. It's Cobra Kai. Let's go.
So, if you've never had a rice lager, I don't know, you're in for a surprise. I personally find it pretty enjoyable.
Wow. I understand why they call it a rice lager, am I right?
I don't know.
It's rice.
I'll say this.
It's so plain. It's so it's
very smooth and just a hint of enough flavor that I really like it.
100%. It tastes like rice. Like it says it on the can. They mean it.
I mean, you can't be wrong. All right. So what would you rate it if you had to?
I don't remember our tiers. You give it a tier. I don't know the tier 1, tier 5. It's all.
I'd say right down the middle. It's like a tier 3.
It's fine. I could drink.
I'd have it again. I'd have it again if I had a choice. I wouldn't do it. But
I'd have a beer, and then another beer, and then another beer.
You check your candy.
Wait a minute! No call! It's beer! No call with a beer bag!
And then more beer.
If I had a choice, though, I would take your next prop that you're about to give out.
All right, I'm gonna start off. You know what it is. Come on, it's Patty Parlays. Been here all season. Been losing a lot of parlays this year.
Parlay Pat.
Whoa!
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. All right.
Let's go. And I'm gonna start off something easy, something to win. It'll probably hit in the first half, knowing the picks that I've been putting out, and that's T. Higgins over 54.5 receiving yards, parlayed with Odell Beckham over 59.5 receiving yards. I can give you guys the stats, or I can tell you that these guys are primetime players, and primetime players make primetime plays. T. Higgins, especially with an injured tight end, is going to get a lot more looks. Odell's been getting looks left and right because no one can guard Cooper Kupp, so they got to throw 3 people at him. Odell's wide open, Holmes, Hotel Beckham. Parlay plus 140. I got it plus 150.
That's a plus 140. All right, I like it.
It's easy. It's easy. Little lightened odds. Something to cash in early on. You're welcome, America.
Okay. I'll probably take that because my next pick. I'll tell you this, and so we.
This is really fun. Is this? There is alcohol in there. That's awesome.
Anyway, T. Higgins over 67.5 receptions. That's at minus 110 right now. That was the line. I really love T. Higgins this week. That was weird. And Pat has him in his parlay, which I love as well. I'll tell you why I love T. Higgins. Jalen Ramsey is still a shutdown corner in the NFL. I like T. Higgins to play off of him. Jalen Ramsey does not shadow the best player, so he will not be shadowing Jamar Chase that entire game. But I think they want to get Jalen Ramsey a little bit more on him, especially because he's a rookie, and Jalen Ramsey talks a lot of trash. And I think they want him on him early, maybe stuff him on the line, get in his head a little bit, and I think T. Higgins takes advantage of that time. The linebacker core for the Rams, especially in the secondary, is very poor, and that's where T. Higgins is going to make his money this week.
That pick had so much more thought into it than mine. I'm going to say, go ahead and give us another one. Double up.
You want me to double up?
Give me
All right,
two.
I'll
give
give
me
you another
two.
one. This is kind of a game script one here because, let's be real, you won't out-sharp the sharps this week. This is the most bet-on sport game of the entire year. If you think you have an edge, you don't. You have to assume what's going to happen, and you have to go with that pick. And my pick is that the Rams are going to want...
Hey. Never mind. It's a joke. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make the joke.
The Rams, I think, are going to want to slow the ball down, and they're going to run the ball. That's why Cam Akers this week, I think, gets an opportunity against the Bengals defensive line, and I'm going to take Cam Akers' longest rush over 13.5 yards. I'm getting so sweaty.
Alright, I'm ready to make my edge joke. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Does that play? Are we going to cut that? We might cut that. Alright. This is my favorite pick, and it's tough odds. I used a free bet on it, but it's total players to get a rush attempt. Total players in the game to be handed the ball.
All right.
And so it's at 7.5. It's minus 135. So I'm suggesting throw this into all your parlays. Take it to. It's easy. It's a free check. It's happened in the last 5 Super Bowls. Both of these two teams the last 3 weeks have had 4 people rush the ball. 4 plus 4 is
8.
8 is more than 7.5, so I gotta go with this one. It seems too easy. I think Sean McVay is gonna get cute, and I know that the Bengals are gonna get cute. They're both gonna be handing the ball to different people. The Rams have been doing that consistently for years. They hand the ball to Bobby Trees all the time. Robert Woods, who's been hurt, RIP, but they're gonna do it to Cooper Kupp. They're probably gonna hand it to Odell. They're probably gonna run 2 running backs. Matt Stafford. That's 5 dudes right there. Looking at the other side, Joe Mixon's gonna get one. Perrine's going to get one. Burrow's going to get one. Jamar Chase is going to get one. And then you think maybe there's a 5th. That's 10 guys there. That's way over 7.5. You got to take this pick.
All I'm hearing from this, Pat,
is
you know what I'm betting
cha-ching.
on? Cha-ching. I'm also hearing more dudes. I'm betting on more dudes this Super Bowl.
This is the official more dudes pick of the year.
Absolutely.
More dudes.
Lock it in. All right. Let me keep going on something. This is my game script for the Super Bowl. Rams are slowing it down. They do not want the ball in Joe Burrow's hands.
I'm going to preface this by disagreeing. I see it on the board. I have the opposite.
Agree to disagree. But I think the Rams are going to want to slow it down, keep the ball out of Joe Burrow's hands because he's electric. And I would do the same. Sean McVay, his record when leading going into the second half, it's like 27-1. If he just has the lead going into the second half, he is almost guaranteed to win. That is why I think Bengals-Rams under 48.5. This is as sharp as the line could get. I think this game will be more reminiscent of the Niners and Rams game last week where it was 17-20. That seemed like the most game script. I think they want to keep the same type of effort on San Francisco in that game. I think it's a repeat this week.
Although, I would never take the under in the Super Bowl.
It's horrible. It's disgusting.
The last time the Rams were in the Super Bowl, the total for points was 16. 13-3.
The Patriots and
13-3.
And
I mean, hey, Sean McVay, so far, every time he's in the Super Bowl,
big choke.
He hasn't scored more than 3 points.
No.
Do it that way you will.
On top of that, that one touchdown in the game was scored in the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter. Shout out Gronkowski, my possibly favorite player of all time. I will toss it out there.
Tonight to celebrate a little bit, no?
Sí. Yo soy fiesta.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's a fun thing I didn't know about you.
Thank you. You learn more about me every day, Pat.
Alright, so let's go.
This
One
is
pick.
A blossom.
Should we do a commercial or should we go commercial-free Super Bowl?
Commercial-free Super Bowl. What if?
You lucky dogs.
Just
All
kidding.
right.
Super Pets. Thank you for the sponsor
Super
this
Pets.
week coming out.
Literally my dogs.
When is it coming out, Pat? I need a live stat check.
Super
Pets. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Date
Kevin
Australia.
Hart.
Not Australia. May 20th.
May 20th. Go
It's
watch
right around the
Super
corner.
Pets.
Right around the corner. You gotta be there.
Go watch Super Pets in theaters. If you don't want to buy popcorn, quick hint, you can go into the trash and get the free popcorn one from the trash.
So you get the empty basket of trash.
That's some free chicken right there.
You give them to them, and they're like, oh, there's a free popcorn thing on here.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden you get free popcorn. Only where they give you refills.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, commercial.
All right, I'll admit, I got carried away with Super Pets.
We all do.
Maybe it's the fact that the Super Bowl is coming up, and I'm on so many stimulants that I was just mixing up the two. But let me lead that right into my next bet. I'm going with my game script. I'm staying true to what I believe is going to happen in this game, and that it's that the Rams want to run the ball. It's going to be the under, and because of that, I am taking Stafford under 24.5 completions. It's a weird line. He's projected to attempt 38 passes right now, and you can't look at me with those eyes, Pat. And at 24.5, his under right now is actually set at -130. So you're gonna have to pay up a little bit more for the juice because the under is really heavily favored right now, especially when it's as this sharp as a Super Bowl. But I genuinely think they want to run the ball out, hold it on, and I don't think he's gonna hit over.
You know what I always say about the juice?
What?
Glove didn't fit. All right, this
That's so good.
This
How did you come up with that?
is my pick of the year, and all the Hops and Props fans know the real ones. There's only like 20, but shout out to them, the ones that watched the Super Bowl episode last year,
Yep.
where we were about 10-1. We've been riding off that high for literally a year now, and this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I did it last year, and I'm going to do it again. I did it last year, I'm going to do it
I know
again,
what's coming.
and you know what's coming. Last year I told you it's purple Gatorade. Purple Gatorade was always the play last year, and that's why it hit. But let me tell you what it is this year. And I have inside information on this.
What's your inside info on this?
It's the orange Gatorade. It's the orange Gatorade this year. Because you know why? The Bengals are gonna win. I haven't given that pick out. I'm going to right now. Bengals money line. It was always Joe Burr. It was always Joe Shiesty. It was always Joe Frosty. It was always Joe Burrow with Burreaux in the Louisiana State University jersey. But this year, it's also the orange Gatorade. Inside scoop, Trey Hendrickson. I had to put kids I've subbed.
Okay.
All right. But in the interview, he goes, yeah, you know what? There's always orange Gatorade on the sideline. He's like, it's kind of random, but that's all they have. Cincinnati. If Cincinnati wins, Trey Hendrickson said they almost only have orange Gatorade. He said he didn't notice until a few weeks ago. He's like, it's always orange. So take that as you will. It's orange Gatorade. It's plus 300. You're welcome. 2 years in a row. Gatorade's about to sign you, boy. My little brother's a Gatorade Player of the Year. That should also be on the record when gambling with this pick.
Honestly, there was so much to process in that one statement. One,
To be honest, dude, I lost my mind. I'm so excited for the Super Bowl. I'm so excited.
I am too.
I'm so juiced.
One,
He didn't do it.
he didn't do it. The glove didn't fit.
Couldn't get it on.
If the glove don't fit, you must quit. One, Gatorade Player of the Year, brother. Shout out Ben.
Shout out Ben Gregg.
He's all right. I'll admit.
He's the face of the West Coast.
Second, just this entire backstory of you having insider info. You actually had insider info about this.
Really, I just listened to a podcast that Trey Hendrickson was on. But yes,
I'm gonna consider that insider info.
It
All right.
feels like inside.
Impressive.
It's not like all over the internet. So I figure I got to give it out, right?
You know, it's not every day you come in here to this basement and you're so impressed with your co-host, but today is one of those days. Man, I'm just over the moon right now. And I'm over the moon about this last
Bring
pick.
us home. Bring us
it
home.
I will tell you why you need to run and take this right now. Cooper Kupp, Super Bowl MVP.
Go Eagles. Go
plus
Eagles.
600. All right. Yes. Go Eagles. Washington.
Eastern
Washington alma mater. Right. But let me tell you why. The Rams are the favorites. The Rams technically will win the Super Bowl. Who gets MVP? Matthew Stafford right now, you could say that's the most favorited pick, right? The quarterback usually wins it. Matthew Stafford is projected, he's heavily favored to throw under 24.5 completions right now.
As picked by Simon Grishkovich.
As picked by me. I love that pick because I think the under's going to hit. He's projected under 24.5. If he throws under 24 completions, he will not win Super Bowl MVP. He could throw for 2 touchdowns, 250 yards, and he still won't win Super Bowl MVP. You want to know why? Because Cooper Kupp's line is set at 115 yards every single week, and his anytime touchdown is minus 200 every single week. There is a very high chance that Cooper Kupp ends the Super Bowl with a touchdown and over 100 yards. And you're telling me if the Rams are favored to win the Super Bowl and they win, that between Stafford, Cooper Kupp, maybe a defensive guy, Cooper Kupp won't win it? Cooper Kupp is at plus 600. Matthew Stafford, last time I checked, plus 200. There's a lot of value on Cooper Kupp.
I think he might be like minus 140.
Who?
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford, exactly. That makes it even better. If he's favored to win the Super Bowl, he won't get it.
That's an exaggeration. He probably is not minus, but
he might not be, but man, this pick just like makes absolute perfect sense in my head. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but if you really had to do a toss-up between Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp, Cooper Kupp puts up incredible stat lines week to week. Last week against the Niners, he would have won Super Bowl. He would have won MVP for that game if there was. He had 2 touchdowns and 130 yards receiving. That is an obvious, blew Matt Stafford out of the water, even with his 3 touchdowns. So, Super Bowl comes, I love the pick. I'm so sweaty.
You want a quiz question for you? Trivia
night.
Trivia. All right. Since Tom Brady has entered the league, there have been 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers to win Super Bowl MVP. Name as many as you can in 10 seconds.
Since Tom Brady entered the league?
Yep.
Okay, we got Julian Edelman. Dude, another receiver that won.
They're old. They're all like right when he entered the league.
One
of my all-time favorites, Deion Branch.
Deion
Branch, former Seahawk, one of my favorite players of all time. Deion Branch. Also, Hines Ward. Also, Santonio Holmes. So if you're saying, hey, it's not that likely for a wide receiver to win Super Bowl MVP, the last 20 years, 4 of them have been Super Bowl MVPs. That's 20% of them. And we're going in with the best wide receiver in football this season playing in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you could literally say that he was close to having the best season all time. He has 20 touchdowns through the regular season and the playoffs. Like, if anything, this could be like a pity Super Bowl MVP. And at those odds, I'll take it.
Cheers. Well, the last episode of Hops and Props this season.
Hey, season 2 complete.
Season 2 complete.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to Super Pets for the absolute
Super Pets,
bag.
thank you.
Thank you for your time and watching the show, and everyone that rides with us, and everyone who fades us as well.
If you fade us, you probably lost. That's all I'm saying. Man, this Japanese rice lager just will not end.
It's such a tall can.
I don't know how many ounces this is, but
it's so late. I need to go to bed. I got early work. I'm gonna drink. I also have this one that we were drinking pre-show.
That's not true.
This was really good.
We do not drink pre-show. That's a lie.
If you wonder why today's show was so good,
sometimes you gotta
live Moss. All right. Well, that's a wrap.